Connected. Channel switched.
Tired from work or
Yeah.
you're having some problems?
Yeah, well, I'm mostly tired and I'm really happy it's weekend. Es una expresión que aprendí de un amigo mío que vive en Cataluña y no sabía si también se usase en otras partes del mundo español, ¿no?
Sí, sí, sí se usa. Acá andábamos tirando. Cuando uno está más o menos, sí, se usa.
Ok, también se usa, muy bien.
Hola, amigos, ¿cómo estás?
¿Conoces? Muy bien, gracias. ¿Conoces este
Hola, Tim,
chiste?
muy bien.
¿Conoces este chiste de hace muchos años? Dos hombres muy viejos en un ¿cómo es? En un asilo de retirados, ¿no? El uno al otro. Oye, esta noche, folio. ¿Eh? Y el otro, sí, y mañana folio con patatas.
Sí. Es conocido. Sí, sí.
Ya
Sobre
se
todo
conoce.
suelen poner hay un meme. It's a joke about a dog with his teeth out, and he says just like this.
Okay. I'm sorry. I need to. No. Okay. This was, this was like 20 years old, and I'm really proud. I'm still able to tell the
User
joke in
entered your
Spanish. You know?
channel.
Wow, yeah, I didn't understand all of it in Spanish, but okay.
Well, it's a joke that plays on the. There's the word pollo, which means chicken, and there's the word follar, which means to fuck, to have sex. And and it plays on the inability of old people to pronounce it correctly. And the one says pollo. It's not really clear whether he means tonight I'm going to fuck or tonight I'm going to have chicken for dinner.
Yeah, okay.
And I was so proud I understood it 20 years ago. I kept remembering this one forever.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, John.
Hello, John.
So, no mid-air collision recovery, only 200 points if you crash into somebody.
Fair amount of wind. $18 meters again. Why did you choose the JS1 yesterday, Tim?
I think I'll do the same today because there's no handicap.
Okay.
And I think the JS1, yeah, it's a little bit more expensive in handicap, but it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's a very nice all-round performer.
Yeah, that it is. I may get a possibility to fly an Antares 20 in real life this season. That's why I'm so interested in flying it in the simulator as well.
Oh yeah, that seems to be a very nice plane.
Channel.
Yeah.
Hi, Richard.
Chris, ¿vos estuviste en Rosario una vez? ¿Me habías dicho?
Sí, pero hace más de, no, hace más de 20 años ya.
Ah, hace mucho. Qué extraño Rosario, que hayas estado en Rosario. Me llama la atención. Ahí había un doctor, ¿no? Dijiste, sé que me sonó el nombre de un doctor que
Sí, no,
dijiste
yo estaba, yo estaba,
mi padre es médico y viste que los médicos se conocen entre todos.
bueno, yo estaba allí, estaba allá en función, en esta época estaba trabajando en un puesto de ventas para industria diagnóstica y yo fui a visitar clientes y
Ok.
conducir discusiones comerciales, ¿no? Negociaciones y tal. Yo en esta época trabajé con la compañía Wiener Laboratorios, que todavía
Ajá.
se encuentra en Rosario, todavía están activos. Y desarrollé una buena relación de trabajo con el jefe de desarrollo e investigación, que era Gustavo Capriotti, un muy señor, ¿no? Yo estaba lleno de respeto para él. Se comportó de forma muy educada y muy justa, muy fea, un señor real. A very nice man.
Ya, ok, cool.
¿Es lo que quería saber?
Sí, porque siempre me suena conocido. Tal vez por mi padre, decía que es médico y como en los laboratorios y todo se conocen mucho. Me suena su nombre. Debe ser una persona bastante reconocida en el ambiente.
Yo supongo que sí.
Sí,
Debe haber sido una personaje muy influenciador, ¿no? Muy importante en este campo de trabajo en la industria diagnóstica local de Argentina.
Gustavo Capriotti, algo así es, ¿no?
¿De otra vez?
El nombre era Gustavo Capriotti, algo así, ¿no?
Puede ser, sí. Sí, en esta
No,
época se preocupó
ah,
mucho de la situación en Argentina, del desarrollo económico, político y social y tal, ¿no? Sí, como digo, un verdadero señor, ¿no?
yeah, okay.
Okay, so how many mistakes did I make?
When you're talking,
Yep.
0.
Ah, come on.
Wow, very nice, Chris.
Very nice. Yeah.
Hey, are your
It's
gliders
amazing.
shifting from left to right all the time as well?
No.
This is really odd.
No.
You're in the little pile up at the end. Which, by
Oh.
if they had been doing this, people would be wrecking. So it does actually work.
It's funny. I mean, this thing just moves from the left to the right, and it almost seems like
It's a zigzag.
looking for the next spot.
It's not just left to the right. It's a zigzag. You basically they go
zigzag, yeah.
They go left and then forward, then right, and then forward, then left again, and then the person on the top front left then feeds it into the actual line.
Yeah, so I must be on position 30 odd something again. I can't believe this.
But yeah, at least it's working in the trees or anything. So
Yeah, it's a very clever algorithm, I think.
Uh-huh.
now it might not work if you get some airport that has like an airplane or something parked off to the side of the runway. But
No.
at this point, it seems fine.
I think this is the Bossa Nova algorithm.
Pero Ezequiel, muchísimas gracias por tu complemento. Solo es que no puedo creerlo.
No, pero es que es la realidad, hablaste perfecto. Muy bien.
Okay, thank you. I think I told you that before. Spanish really turned into a hobby and a passion 20 years ago, and I to this day I'm really happy I learned it. I met so many interesting and fascinating people being able to communicate in that language, which I would have never encountered otherwise in my life. So this was very, very valuable for me.
Yeah, but it's not so common because I think most European people think we all have the same in South America, you know, Mexico, Argentina, Bolivia, Peru. Yeah, we're all the same. Yeah, it's not like that. It's a big mistake. Yeah, it's a big mistake, I think. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think every country has its own character and its own culture. Tell me if this is true or not. I always had this suspicion that Argentinian must be very closely related to Italian. I even believe that the Argentinian Spanish sort of has an Italian sound to it or melody. Is that true?
Oh yeah, it's true, absolutely true. In fact, my grandmother and my grandfather and the grandmother of my wife Laura, they are from Italy.
Okay.
His last name is Racciatti.
What? Racciatti?
Yeah, with double C and double T.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting.
And we have all the immigration people in the after the World War.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Spanish is a beautiful language, not like German or Danish.
Yeah, no, I would like. I really
sorry,
would
Chris.
like to sorry, yes, I really would like to talk on Denmark language, but I was reading this one of the most difficult language on the world to learn. It's really hard.
Danish?
But yes, I think.
Well, I think the problem is where is Denmark? Where are they?
No.
Speak it.
No. It's
And
similar words.
that's my comeback. That's my comeback to Tim's comment here.
Yeah.
No. It's really good countries.
But Chris, you must admit that either Nord Danish or German is as beautiful as, for example, French, Italian, or Spanish.
Actually, I disagree. German has this authenticity, and I mean, why do you think 90% of the world famous philosophers are all of German origin? You know, it's the beauty of the thought, it's the beauty of the complexity, it's the beauty of the detail that is embodied in the German language. Nobody else has that. And it's a beauty that's underneath the skin. It's you need to deal with it for a while in order to grasp it, which makes it even more desirable.
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
go with what Roger just said too, and the beer.
We just believe that.
But
No, Tim, I agree with you. German sounds really harsh. And actually, to me, Danish sounds more pleasing to the ears than German. I know it can sound very harsh.
I think the most beautiful Scandinavian language is actually Norwegian.
Oh yeah?
Huh?
How so?
How so?
Yeah, I just like the way they pronounce things very. Yeah, you can hear it. Danish is like you have a potato in your mouth and you are mumbling.
That's what they say about
I can make a
English.
comment here, I think, and that is that when I first came to Norway, there are so many different dialects and so many different ways of speaking Norwegian, and it's really, some of them sound very strange when you first hear them, but after a while, when you get used to them, you see, as you were talking about earlier, the kind of beauty in the language. And I think that's even the same with German. The first time you hear it, it sounds strange, and the same with Danish. But it's after a while, it's like pop music. You know, the first time you hear a song, you don't like it, but after a while, you get really used to it.
You get into it, yeah. I agree. Interestingly, it was a girl from Argentina many years ago that taught me how to say this, a higher interest, or that educated me about the sort of the hidden beauty of the German language. She was really eager to learn German, and she kept pestering me about all these grammar questions, and then quotes from famous people, and why does he say it this way, and what does it mean, and blah blah. And in the beginning, I was only interested in practicing Spanish with her, and then we got more and more into German, and through that experience, I learned how rich the German language is. I mean, just like every other language as well, but there is something particular to the detailed descriptiveness of German.
But the one thing you were talking about in philosophers in German, and I'm not quite sure of the connection there apart from the beer, but if you learn a programming language, that makes you think very kind of logically. And,
Yes.
and I find that when I'm thinking about things, I think in terms of programming very often when I'm trying to analyze stuff, and that helps a lot.
Mm-hmm. Maybe, I mean, I think it's true. A lot of the really famous philosophers are of German origin. And I'm sorry, I need to attend the phone. I'll be back in a minute.
But Kierkegaard, he was Danish, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Or
So,
but we have two famous Kierkegaards.
yeah.
The philosopher, and then a guy who writes children books.
Okay, I hadn't heard about the second one.
No, it's Ole Lund Kierkegaard.
Oh, well, I'll have to look that one up.
Yeah, Ole Lund Kierkegaard, he wrote, for instance, Gummitarsen, a tale about a boy who meets a witch and gets all his wishes.
Okay.
And it's very funny, actually.
You know about Roald Dahl?
Who?
Roald Dahl.
No.
Okay, he's Norwegian, but he spent a lot of time in the UK, and he wrote, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, isn't it?
Oh,
that kind of thing.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. He was also a Spitfire pilot in the war. Have you got hold of XC Saw yet, Tim?
No. And I still haven't convinced myself quite to get hold of it.
I think it's good for the map, at least.
It's fine. The thing I miss the most, if I'm not using it, I think is actually at this point the throttling assistant. I kind of I find that kind of handy.
Yeah, I use the thermal assistant on the PDA in game, but I think that one of the good things about it is that if you have the right plane, the right aircraft, then you get an indication of where you're going to hit the ground.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So very often that gives you confidence if you're going to cross a fjord or something. It gives you confidence that you're actually going to get to the other side and that kind of thing.
And maybe sometimes a little bit of overconfidence.
Yeah. That too. Did you see the paragliding movie that Robert posted? Or at
Recently?
least had a link to?
It's a video about the takeoff at 10 meters.
Oh, it's a video about paragliding on the west coast in the fjords.
Ah, no,
It
it's
flies for 3 hours. And it's just very well done.
Oh, okay.
Gives a kind of running commentary along the way.
Yesterday I was watching a paraglider video that the guys take off in a little hill that have 12 meters, only 12 meters, and grab the thermal and goes straight up to the 1,000 meters. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's really amazing.
Finally, I'm in the air. I'm sorry, Richard. Do you remember the question you had before? I did not mean to interrupt. It's just my daughter who calls me every day.
I have to remember how old I am. I've got no idea.
That's okay.
I don't remember that far back in time.
It was some philosophers in Germany.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I was rambling on about how proud I am about my language, which is not true. But I think yes, German. When you get deep into German, we speak on a very detailed level. So, for example, in English has this beautiful way of using very general terms to describe an awful lot of things, which I think is the reason that, despite the fact that English has probably the biggest vocabulary of any language I know or I've ever learned, it's still that you can get along with relatively limited vocabulary. And that's different in German because there's so many terms and different words we use for different things, situations, settings, nuances, and stuff. Yeah? And I do believe that this may have to do with the fact that that this requires a certain thinking discipline, which you have amongst the philosophers and people who have that inclination, then get into these things quickly. This may but may not be true. It's an idea that I had.
Well, there is the theory that language affects how people think. Like that's one of the things. Like some languages don't have words for certain colors and stuff, and then you can ask them to describe colors. It's like, well, these are the same color, even though they can see that they're not the same color, but they don't have a word for them, so they don't consider them to be really much different.
Yeah. So the Inuit obviously have like 40 or 50 different words to describe snow and ice and all its different shapes. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same as Norwegians.
Probably. Is that so? Yeah.
But regarding colors, fortunately we have hexadecimals.
Yeah?
To describe them.
Yes, that's true.
If you are a programmer.
Yeah. Well, you only need 3 colors: red, green, and blue, right?
Yeah.
Oh no! You additive color monster. It's subtractive color all the way here. It's cyan, magenta, and yellow.
Right. Yeah, in English there are just 3 types of snow: white, yellow, and black.
And don't eat the yellow snow.
Don't eat the yellow stuff. And the black stuff is not that good either.
No.
Oh, this thermal here pulls me up with 6.
Yeah, thermals are set strong today. Strong and low variation, so they should be reliable.
I mean, I mean, it really feels like you're being sucked up in it. I'm so much more comfortable with my Xtisol running here next to me. Relative to yesterday.
Yeah, that was a bit fun without even having task helpers on.
Yeah. Did you really start, John?
Mm-hmm. Oh, darn it. This cloud didn't have a thermal under it. Oh, that sucks. I'm going to restart.
What's wrong?
There was a cloud right off the edge of just past the start point. I'm like, well, I'm going to go rush over there and get that because the thermal's really strong. Nothing.
Oh, Tim, you already started? I didn't see that. Good luck.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, good luck.
Oh, no, I didn't. I flew out of the task from the back. I was like, why did it say I started? Physical?
Good luck.
Thank you.
Hello, Chris.
Thanks.
Good luck.
Good luck.
It's funny, a new thermal started building up in this one thermal after the old one died.
Right away.
Yeah, but it was when Richard was just dead. You can see where the old cloud was dying, and a little new one started building up in the middle of it, and then it's grown back up to as much as the original one was.
Okay.
Yeah, bipolar turn.
Richard, are you trying that cloud?
Yeah, I'm just going to see if there's anything on it. Then I'll sort of spiral down and then start. I haven't started yet.
Oh, that's a good idea. Actually, I see exactly what you're saying. Yeah, I think maybe it's like a slope. It's a thermal from the slope on the other side, so there's nothing under it.
Yeah. So let's just sink here.
Yeah, that's what happened to me too. I was like, oh, that's a perfect spot. I can catch that and hop right over the ridge, not to go all the long way around. And I got out there and it's just sank.
What about the one you're on?
That was really strong. Yeah, that was the one you were in that was dying out, and then that's one. Yeah, new cloud built up right in the center of the dead one.
Well, maybe climb up in that one then. Just start on the way.
Well, this is well out of the. That was quite a ways out of the start sector.
Right. We get some height and then shoot over there.
Ooh. Oh, I might do something really stupid, but
I'm a bit disoriented because I haven't really studied the map, so I've only just figured out that I have to.
Same here.
I'm going to try to start on the very left edge of the start sector. I think there's enough. If I had the speed or anything, I should be able to jump around the edge of that and get in the lift on the ridge.
Isn't this cloud inside the start sector?
Oh, that's not the cloud I was in. Yeah, that one probably is. Looks like it is. Look.
I haven't started yet.
Oh, actually, well, good luck for getting started too.
Still trying to find it.
Good luck, the two of you.
I need it at this rate.
Okay, that thermal does work. What you do is you clip the far corner and then just turn around. You can go around the corner of the ridge there.
Can't seem to find the lift on this thing. I'm just going to go around the valley.
That's what everybody does. Ezra, how is it climbing up there? By that ridge?
Oh, the ridge is good.
Okay.
Three meters.
Nice.
Oh, hi, John.
Hi, Richard.
You're on the other side then.
Oh, John,
Yeah.
you don't sound so happy.
I don't know if this is a good spot or not. I'm gonna have to go quite a ways out my way, I think, to get around this ridge. Yeah, I think that valley over there is probably better.
I don't know, I'm going to have to do some serious climbing soon. There's some good looking clouds up there though.
That's him.
Thanks.
Oh, congrats.
There we go.
This is amazing.
Congrats, Essex.
Thanks.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah, thermal. Oh. Nice stall. Questress?
Congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thanks.
4.5, Chris.
Thanks. I had 7 before.
Oh, wow. Whoa.
What was the oof?
That was close.
Of course.
Cloud flying allowed?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, this is getting dangerous.
Oh, it's getting worse. Yeah.
Oh, I see the cloud you're in.
This looks a bit iffy.
Yeah, I climbed up a little bit on that mountain.
Congrats.
Congrats, Richard.
Congrats.
All we have to do is get over this little ridge here. This is not a very good thermal, but I'm out too much. I need something to get to the next one at least. Yeah. I'm just going to see if I can go along this ridge a bit. Good to know which side of the ridge the wind is on.
The long side, basically.
Yeah.
The ridge is pointing almost straight into the wind.
Yeah. Where's it go?
I'm just gonna head straight to the turn point and hope I find a club before I run into the mountain.
Yeah. There's a cloud over there. See if that one works. No, I think it's going to be a mistake. Oh, wherever.
TeamSpeak broke up there.
No, I've made a big mistake. Now I'm locked. In massive sync. Oh, didn't have enough height.
Oh, you tried to get over a ridge and couldn't quite make it.
Yeah, and that was a big mistake. Now I'm going the wrong way.
I just imagine this argument going on in real life during an actual flight. The number of flights that are crashing during this task.
Congrats, Eze.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thanks.
What's your altitude, if I may ask?
I'm 2,000, almost 600.
Okay. Gracias.
De nada.
Obrigado.
Feliciados.
Oh, I see you.
Yeah.
Ya te veo.
Ah, bueno. Sí, yo te veo también.
I reckon. Yeah. I'm on almost final glide.
Oh, Tim, you're fast. Very good.
Thanks. So far, so good.
So fast, so good.
Yeah.
Congrats, Chris.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Congrats.
Congrats, Chris.
Gracias. Thank you.
Oh, John, there you are.
I don't see it. Must not be. It must be behind me.
I'm behind you and on the ground. Not on the ground. I don't know, it seems that whichever way I turn, the wind is in front of me.
That's been the entire task for me. Is the ridges are either directly across it, so I'm flying into the sink behind them, or they're directly along them, so there's no lift. I see now.
How far ahead of me is that cloud? A long way, I think.
It tops out about 4,600. No, wait. Yeah.
Sink. I don't believe it.
Gracias, Carlos.
Presto.
Thanks.
Well, congrats.
Congrats, John.
Congrats, John.
Oh.
What did you do in there?
Yeah, I get on the cross of that and cross to the mountain 16 kilometers away. Not enough height.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's okay. I shouldn't
I-
take maybe.
I decided
you-
not to. Okay, I decided not to follow you because I thought, nah, this is just racing terrain and no clouds. I thought, nah, let's not do that. Okay.
No, you made a good decision. I think you go to the to the west and to that thermal.
Well,
Yeah,
the terminal was not good, but there was some climb on the hills, and I'm losing enormous speed right now as well because I'm too low and I need to get over a ridge. But I'm still flying.
Yeah, obviously.
Thanks, Diego.
I was having some lift in the ridge in the last part of it, but it was like 1.0 reach, 0.8. I don't have enough patience for that. So I decided, I decided to go straight and okay. Where did you pick with us? What is? Okay, must go now. We should have a good evening. Take care all, and maybe see you tomorrow.
Tú también, gracias.
Yeah.
Have a good afternoon.
Cheers.
Yeah,
Let's
bye-bye.
go.
Ja, see you, Ese. Hasta luego.
Bye bye.
Hasta luego. Bye bye.
User disconnected from your channel.
This doesn't look good.
Yeah, basically, I switched to just thermaling at some point. I said, "This, forget about it. I'm just gonna stay high and not just." The ridges are so unpredictable, and
And
Yeah, the wind was almost head or tailwind.
Yeah.
that's what happens when you get down in valleys. The wind follows the valley. And I'm in the valley.
So just follow the wind.
Oops, this is the end, I'm afraid. I didn't realize how flat it was going to be by this turn point. Saved, I think.
Very good, Richard.
Yeah, I think so. I was literally down at treetop level where I couldn't make the turn point, and then kept on going, and then it's just massive lift. It was really a survey.
That's cool. At least you got one. That's about.
Yeah, that was amazing.
I made it. Well,
Look.
if my wing doesn't rip off.
Congrats.
Thank you. Now what to do? Get back to this cloud again and go up.
Congrats, Chris.
Oh,
Chris.
thanks.
Well done.
Oh, this new thing with these visible starting zones is pretty cool. You know, starting zones, turn points and stuff. The fact that they're lightly shaded so you know the area you need to get into.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. Oh, in between I was at 162 kilometers per hour and lost it all on the last ridge. Wow. Tim, congratulations. That is really awesome speed. How did you make it over the last ridge?
Altitude?
Okay, so you came with altitude from the beginning, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I only had to do a few turns on a ridge.
Okay. Did you know there was a? I mean, did you know there was a high obstacle right before the finish from the beginning?
No, not really.
Okay.
But as I got along, I saw that the best option was to go south at the last.
Okay. Really nice. Pretty awesome flying.
Thanks.
I'm getting closer.
Yeah, very good, Chris.
Nah, that's still going to take a long time.
So John is on his way
Yep, John's coming.
in his yellow aeroplane.
And with good speed too. Oh, it's yellow, really? I have to see that.
No, not the entire plane.
Oh yeah, I see it now. Oh, is this ever ugly? It's not even yellow. This is green. This is, this is dangerous snake green. Yeah.
Congrats, John.
Congrats,
Thanks.
John.
Yeah, congrats, John.
Were you, Richard?
I've got another 53 kilometers to go.
Oh, okay. Nice flying, John. So you took the Antares today as well.
Yeah, I haven't flown it for a while, so I'm like, I'll take it.
It's nice. Wow, spinning. Hey, have you ever heard about flying in Mifflin? Or flying the Mifflin Ridges in the US?
No.
Okay. This must be somewhere in the northeast. And it's obviously it's low but very long ridges that stretch in north-south direction. Somewhere close to Boston. So it must be somewhere close to the East Coast. No?
Yeah, it sounds like East Coast thing. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. There's a guy I know who came and wanted to fly with us. Who's German descended American, and he spends these few months working in Germany every few years, once a year. And we flew together, and he told me that he's going to fly Mifflin this weekend, and he's really excited.
That's cool. Yeah, I wonder if it's like the same range. Like Mount Washington in New Hampshire is one of the windiest spots in the country, so it could be the same mountains.
Okay. Might be New Hampshire or upstate New York. I don't know, somewhere there.
Yeah, Rich flying on Mount Rushmore could be fun.
That must be fun as well. Yeah.
Well, I've been to the Black Hills like that. I wouldn't say there's probably not. That probably wouldn't be a great place to fly because it's not like there's any. I don't think there's any real significant ridges. It's just lots of mixed up, jumbled terrain.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, John, it's good speed. I mean, for how much you were bitching and complaining today. Yeah.
I was surprised. I was thinking I was going to go way slower than that.
Really.
Well, it's also just because so many people crashed out too.
Okay, gentlemen. Tim, are the Danish still flying in the evening? I guess they're not, right?
Oh, no, not anymore. They are flying for real.
Okay. Well, can't blame him for that.
No,
Okay. Okay.
we
Is there
can't, but
anything else? Is there anything else interesting going on tonight?
I'm not sure. I have a little bit work to do, but I might check it out on Condor Club and planning to see what's going on.
See what's going on there. Okay. Yeah, I may be around. I don't know yet.
No,
Cool.
me neither.
John, did you just disconnect and then reconnect as a spectator? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea. I'll do the same.
Yeah, me too. I want to watch Richard fighting.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm fighting.
Oh, I just don't have the IP anymore. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, maximum number of players. Oh, no. No. I forgot to click this little join a spectator box. There you go. Oh yeah, we're gonna watch you all, Richard, and give you our comments. No, don't fly left. Go right.
Your glider's full of backseat. Well, I guess we're front seat.
Yeah, backseat drivers.
Yes.
That's what I was doing with. Tony? Was his name? The other day. The next Norwegian task is going to be a thermal task, so I don't think he's going to have a very long trip.
When is that, Richard?
Next Tuesday.
Also,
Tuesday.
Richard, if you intend to go over the mountain range, don't forget to start dumping in water.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I was doing. I went to the right over from where you're at and kind of just dumped water and kind of climbed up, but I don't know if that's the best way or not.
Yeah, but I think you're right actually, because
that's exactly where I was going to the right as well. Well, you may be able to reach that
on the
cloud
other side
to
of
your
the
left. You may be able to reach that cloud to your left.
Yeah, basically, I followed the ridges along and then kind I zigzagged about.
John, you just came in very truncated. I could only hear syllables.
I said when I came in there, I just followed the ridges and zigzagged up to them while dumping water. I never had to stop or come back. I just basically made it straight up to the top as I started dumping water.
Oh, it's good technique. I should try that one of these days.
Well, this was because these valleys, like I said, they zigzagged across the wind, so I went up one and then hopped over it and took the next one that was at a right angle to the first one, and then that led up to the top of the ridge. And then I just flew across the top of the ridge for a few seconds. Then there was a little low pass. I just dropped down to the finish.
Yeah. But dropping the water at this point really is a good idea. I hadn't even thought about that.
it's too high.
Yeah, you're going almost. But what I did is I went to the right of that ridge you're headed towards, and then
Yeah, it's too high to go in here, but I'm just trying to get it.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah. And I took the next valley to your right as well. I took the next valley to the left as well.
Yeah. So basically, when I went around there, I followed along the way you're going until I cut the next ridge, and then followed it to the left. And then there's a spur that went back to the right. I hopped over it, and then went over there, and then dropped it right down and finished.
You play paintball?
No.
That's what it sounds like.
Well, if you can catch lift here, take it. Even circling. I was a lot lower at this point.
Maybe. Do you reckon we can get over on there?
I wouldn't try to go over this one. This is the one where I climbed up on. Because I started going. I intersected this ridge right here, and then took it to the left, and then hopped over. Basically, as you go along the top of this ridge to the left, you'll see a point where it curves back to the right, and I just went over because the wind's basically going at a 45-degree angle here. Then the other ridge just led me directly to a pass over the mountain.
Not much lift really, so.
I think I better be quiet now. Oh, I'm just looking at the other player, Oliveri, and he's going right into the valley where Ezekiel landed out.
Which one?
There's one more player in there. Olivieri.
Oh, I see.
Can you tell me why I can see Richard from every angle possible, and I can only see this plane from the from behind?
Oh, that's a good question.
Can you?
Yeah, I can't see either. Here, Richard, I went to the right. Okay, I went to the right. I don't know how that
To the
works
right.
from.
But hop over.
Oh no.
Yeah, because the wind direction from that ridge where the wind was, that side where there would be in the lift. And then I hit it straight, followed that stripe to the turn point, and it lifted me right over the top.
Okay.
Yeah, basically where you separate away from it instead of I just went transitioned right over to the other side. Yeah, it's just the way the wind was blowing along this ridge. And I just followed that side of the valley all the way up to the top, and then there was lift all the way, and there's a little pass right up to the top that was just dropped me right into. Yeah, I can't see that other point.
Well, yeah, I couldn't.
I see.
I could not manipulate the view because I still had the other, this overview table window active. That's why I couldn't.
Also, I can't see Richard. I can see the trails. I have the trails turned on, so I can see both lanes of trails.
Oh, where you see those? Oh, this one's going right.
You turn the trail length up.
Okay. Do you have like a map over here where you see the trails? No.
No, I just pull the camera way out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because that end of that valley there is straight, is right. It has the wind directly blowing over it.
To the left, yeah?
Yeah, basically, yeah. I just follow that left ridge all the way up to the top there. You'll have, unless the winds change directions, you have lift, and then when you get to the end there, it'll just pull you right over the top because the wind's blowing right over that. And she just broke up again. Yeah, you can probably see that little. I mean, you can either make it for that gap or however you want to go, but you're already high enough to go over.
Sorry?
See that there's a little gap to the right that you're already high enough, so you can just follow that ridge right over that gap to the right.
Yeah, there is a low pass to your right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you might want to stick on the ridge, but
Not so much.
Oh, that's interesting. The Italian, I think he did exactly the same as a kid. He also landed.
Okay.
you're right.
And right up
that
where it is,
cloud
so
that you can see.
he would have needed 50 more meters to make it over this pass here. Funny.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, that path there is oh, he got so close to it.
Yeah. So John, when I click map view in this little control table window here, all I see is a plane from the top, but very close. I cannot zoom it out.
I use the right mouse button to zoom it out.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well, that was a challenge.
Yeah, but you made it.
With a little help from my friends.
Yay!
What would you do if I sang out F?
So now you are in Tim's stream, aren't you?
Really?
I don't know.
Fame at
Maybe
last.
soon.
Yeah.
Now you can sue him.
Congrats, Richard.
So Tim, when you use a certain trim on your glider, the trim is visible to everybody else, yeah? On the other hand, if you would change the face of your pilot or anything, that would not be visible, right?
Please repeat, Chris.
Okay. I was just confirming if I have the right understanding. So if you add a certain trim to your glider, this trim is visible to everybody else when you fly online, right?
Yeah.
On the other hand, if you change anything about your pilot, like the cap or the face or anything, that would not be visible to the others, would it?
On my stream, yes.
On your stream, okay.
But of course not in Condor.
Richard, you want to pull out your gear? Quick?
No, he didn't.
I didn't
What were
even
you saying?
notice right until you landed until Chris said something. I was watching you.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's this is such a beautiful Antares, and you put these ugly scratches in there.
That's funny. I mean, I was watching you land, and I didn't even notice it.
No, I was just having fun.
Yeah, but fortunately, it's not real concrete. It's just virtual.
Yeah, virtual concrete.
You know the pre-landing check, Höjde hastighet hjul.
Very cool.
Anyway, Chris, what you're asking for the skins, the person has to have the skin that they have to see it. If I made my own weird skin and then was flying with it, other people wouldn't see it unless they had already downloaded it too.
Okay, got it. Understood. Okay.
So
thanks.
my fame just turned to infame.
It's funny. I've done it before too. You forget. It's the funniest how fast it stopped. You're like, what happened?
Yeah.
Why did it stop so quick? You're like, oh, oops.
And I said it. Okay, friends. Everybody have a good evening.
Thanks, you
Thank
too.
you guys.
We may see again or not. Otherwise, it'll be one of these days. Take care.
Take care.
Have a nice
Bye-bye.
evening. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yep. Have a good evening. Sorry. Have a good evening, everyone.
It's nice. Have a good day, John.
Oh, that was embarrassing.
User disconnected from your channel.